Hello and welcome to this video. So there's one video I saw lately that I just really liked. I thought it was interesting as fuck. And I'd like to talk about this video. Because there is this guy who is taking I know it's very mainstream, but he's taking a full break of his phone. So he just removes his phone. And on his computer, he logs out of all his social media and someone changes the passwords for his social media so he can't really use it, and he's somehow able to not use YouTube either. So he's doing kind of like a digital detox and absolutely having no connections on his with using his phone, and he's doing this for 30 days. And this person is someone that is kind of stressed, is someone that wants to achieve big things and is kind of afraid in life. Honestly, I feel like I can relate with this guy a lot. And he took like a brain scan before his project when he was using his phone all the time, and then he also took the same kind of test after a month, after abstaining from his phone all this time. And what they found was that he was like below average intelligent, and he was not able to focus for a long time at all. He was like quite low scoring on the focus levels, meaning that the brain rot had completely caught up to him. So but at the end of this 30 days, obviously he did way better. But it wasn't only better, it was like exceptional. And when the guy who had the test, who had done this for many years, he saw the test result, he said, well, shit, I've never seen something like this ever, and this is one of the highest IQs I've ever seen. And it's kind of weird. Like, obviously I'm pretty sure this guy haven't really been practicing IQ tests and all of that. It wasn't only IQ tests, I think it was like attention tests over time and stuff like this as well. But they could see in the brain scan that like his brain had completely changed. It had gotten way better than before, and they saw that his kind of fear center as well, so it's called the amygdala. They were like, I don't know, I think they were like even testing those areas of the brain and seeing that when he was like displayed really difficult pictures and scenery, he was able to, like, his reactions to it was like just a fraction of what it used to be. And this fucking graph that I saw, it honestly went like this. It spiked, showing insane amounts of fear basically, and then it went down real quick. That was before the 1 month. But after the 1 month, it went like this. Just went up like a bump, and it continued. It means that there's some stuff in his brain that had completely changed, meaning that our brains can actually change. For me, that is very motivating. As someone that is excessively fearful sometimes, and I'm also someone that has been using my phone way too fucking often. I spend way too much time on my computer as well, reading stupid news or watching videos. And I don't know, it's really motivating for me, not only because of the fear center results, but it also is from the fact that he did so much better on all of these other tests. And I find this very interesting to talk about right now because it's a week until my last 2 exams in my entire life. After those 2 exams, the only thing that I will be having that is close to an exam will be defending my master's thesis that I will be done with in half a year. So yeah, but yeah, so yeah, so honestly, the last 2 days I've started to practice this, and it's not like I'm not using my phone at all, but it is that I try not to carry my phone with me. So what I do is that I have like my access card for my flat in my pocket, so I can leave without my phone, and that would be alright. And I can just have my phone in a drawer somewhere, so not being distracted at all. Also, there's another thing that is music. Like, people listen to music all the time, and every year when I get this Spotify Wrapped, I can see that like, bro, I listen way too much to music. And I think there was a guy, I think it was Karl Marx or something, that said that music is the opium for the brain or something. It's basically not great for the brain. And in a sense, honestly, I do agree with that, in a sense. Because when you're trying to do difficult tasks, or even simple tasks, you will usually get influenced in a negative way when listening to music. So when I'm doing my exam practice, I have a shitload of flashcards. There's a bunch of difficult tasks that I've never seen before that I have to cover in short amounts of time. And when I'm listening to music, it's very enjoyable and I can sit for many hours, but I won't learn as efficient as I would if I didn't listen to music. But the thing is that I want it to be enjoyable even if I'm not listening to music, and I think that is completely possible. But I think it is only possible if you're able to be bored and let yourself be bored and not create exceptionally negative emotions from being bored. So for me right now, I'm not looking at my results at school at all. The only thing I care about is that I have to spend this much time focused on doing one thing, not being distracted at all by other things, and not able to listen to music. And another very important part of this week, I'm taking this very seriously because it will be my last 2 exams in my life, and I would like them to do well. Even though, like, the only thing I need to do on this exchange now is that if I get 100 points, I pass. If I get 50 points, I pass. If I get 49 points, I don't pass. But my school back home only cares if I pass or not. So getting 100 doesn't matter. Getting a 50 doesn't matter. At least as long as it is between 100 and 50 points. So why am I working so hard is because it's my 2 last exams, and I also want my work and efforts to be reflected, or like I want my identity to be reflected in my work. And I don't want to be someone that is kind of like drugged up with listening to music all the time. Or I've done this many times before, and I've seen people talk about it on YouTube. People that has ADHD, for example, this is something that works for them. They take like a television show they've seen many times, they place it next to where they're working, and it's in the background, and it's more enjoyable to sit and work that way. Everything in the television show is predictable, but it feels better. But it also does distract you. And I want to be able to sit without distraction, like completely, like a fucking scientist, and be completely disciplined with boredom, and see if my actual brain changes. Like, if I'm able to do this in a week. I just had an exam, and I listened to a bunch of music, and sometimes I had a video playing in the background while I was studying, and obviously the exam went quite bad. It's probably the second worst exam I've ever taken, and this is also another reason why I'm quite motivated to do well now. It's not because of the result exactly. It's not gonna be the result I care about, but it's my efforts into it. Like, are you not a person able to sit down and just focus and just be okay with like the agony, the anguish of feeling bored? You only feel the hurt and pain of being bored when something is too hard, I think. But if you just train yourself to be tough enough to go through it and just, okay, it's hard, it's fine, I'm fine, I can still do this. and then you give it enough time and it's okay. Thank you. I'll see you later.